Yeah Nice Sports podcast has lived by one mantra and one mantra alone. It's been with us since inception. It'll be with us through until the end. And that is, winners never quit, quitters never win. Now, me and my fellow co-host over here, Steve-O, have come to a butting of the heads when it comes to tennis. You've seen it throughout the history of this podcast. Now comes the time for us to test the skill, the withdrawal, the fucking determination of one another. And that is, we've decided to go head-to-head against Alcaraz, Joker, tonight, semi-final?
Nah.
No, quarterfinal. Is that right?
Nah.
Is it a quarterfinal?
No.
What is it?
It's around
I thought it was
round of
quarters.
16.
It's definitely a fucking quarter. You know fuck all, cunt.
It's a round of
Holy
16.
fuck. No, it's not.
Quarterfinal.
Quarterfinal.
There we
Says on
go.
Google.
So let's just go 1 Steve, 0 Steve. Sorry, fuck me. 1 Steve-O, 0 Steve.
What do we got, boys? What do we got? So
How much-
tonight, as we're recording, the match kicks off probably within the half hour.
Steve loves to say that he's the tennis expert, loves to say that he knows all.
Let's go what you like about each of the players, and then let's talk about what sort of handshake steak we're doing here,
right.
boys.
So when it starts quite soon, is that right?
About half an hour
Yeah.
20
from
minutes,
7
something
o'clock
like that.
right now.
Might have to wait till this game's over, actually. They
That's
might be
fine.
playing on that court.
Do you want to go first or?
You can go if you want, bro.
Okay. So, Novak, Steve has famously said on this podcast, any group messages that he's washed up. And look, I agreed.
Tony Jones back.
This is where
Tony Jones, Askin.
I come in.
la.
So I feel like the place he has won the most Grand Slams,
Yep.
Australia.
Yep.
He's obviously got a good hoodoo here. He feels good here, whether it be the humidity, the longitude, latitude, who fucking knows?
Meridian line.
Meridian line, he is very...
Crystals, astrology.
He's pretty eccentric when it comes to health and his longevity.
Summer, winter.
Yeah. Solstices.
Yeah. Weird
stars,
names.
Stats.
Yeah.
All that
Stars.
stuff. Jazz. So
Good cattle.
he's a very good cow.
Stud ball.
He's a fucking stud bull.
He's a
One of the
Brangus.
best. One of the most expensive. Now, we're having a head-to-head here. The old blood, the new blood. I'm going old blood just because of the experience, the disrespect he was showed this week.
Yeah.
He loves disrespect.
Oh,
loves it.
loves
Feeds off it.
Respect he was shown 2 years ago.
Disrespect he was shown 2 years.
Yeah.
Like Michael Jordan,
Yeah.
he doesn't even need disrespect. He will make up his own disrespect and feed off that. Then someone gives him real disrespect. He is ready to fucking go.
Tear shreds.
He's ready to tear shreds.
Yeah.
Now,
Which I am also scared about. I just want that on the record.
yes. Now, don't get me wrong. Alcatraz, we love him. Great young up-and-comer, 60 slams.
Hot.
Steve Askin. Yeah, very hot, Bundeslammer, all
He's
that
rocking
sort of
a
shit.
bit of a buzz cut like yourself there, Jack, as
I'm
well.
rocking a...
So you're rocking the Alcaraz.
No, you're rocking a Charles Bronson.
I'm rocking the Charles Bronson. May even shave off the beard and just have like the twirled mustache.
Yeah, do
you know?
that, bro.
I could
actually.
do that.
Yeah. Good
but-
content.
Yeah, good content. So
Great drop shot.
the only thing if Alcatraz was the up and comer we thought he was, he wouldn't have lost, in 3 sets at the it wasn't the Wimbledon. He lost in 3 sets maybe within the last 6 months somewhere, and it was like atrocious. That dude bet like $1 million to win like 25 grand.
Yeah.
I can't even remember. It was like
Yeah, but that was Marbella Mafia shit.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we talked about it on the pod.
Yeah.
The fucking Spanish mafia took his family, said, "Cunt, we need to make money off you."
So that
Don't
wasn't
fuck-"
on him. That was like,
No, but I'm just saying there could be something happening here
that was
as well.
almost a global hostage fucking
Israel, Palestine,
prisoner
exchange,
of war exchange
Big-
situation going on. Yeah,
Big Daddy coming in,
yeah, big caddy golf.
facilitating the negotiation. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I want to obviously back Novak. I feel strongly about him. You want to back your boy 60 slams, Alcatraz.
60 slams, yeah.
Before we get to yours, Stephen,
Yeah.
we'll hit back and forth here. I'll be the ref, the umpire, if you will, and I'll just get up some odds before we kick off.
Yeah. $1.44 Carlos to
$1.50 Alcaraz and Joker $2.55.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Ned's.
yeah.
Now,
course.
obviously, if we were to place this bet, I'd be better placing it on Ned.
Well, it's just
but it's a mano to mano.
and
here.
a man-to-man bet. It's just always even
I wouldn't
money.
get the bragging rights I would if I was to place it on the bookie. I'm getting the bragging rights because you claim yourself to be the tennis expert.
And I just wanted some context on the matchup more so than you guys about to put on this wager on what the bookie thinks the game's
Correct.
how the game's going to go.
and that's fine. But I want to go head to head with you, just so I can say fuck you. You're not
You
the
can
tennis
say that.
expert. I know.
You can say that to me without putting the bet on.
No, but I
I'll
want it to
allow
have
that.
like power behind it. I want it to
Yeah.
have oomph. I want other people to go, yeah, fuck you, Steve, with me.
Yes.
If I just say it on my own, it's like,
a little bit
It
hollow.
falls on deaf ears.
it's a bit hollow.
Yeah.
Yes, it is hollow. Whereas this is going to have the power
Yeah.
of like fucking battering rams behind it because people are going to go, I thought you were the tennis expert, Steve. What the fuck? Jack over here can't even pronounce a tenth of their names right, and he's fucking predicting matches over you.
Well, tennis
You're good for nothing.
Tennis expert I am, Jack.
The best
and
that never was.
And I
The best
always will be. And you do get grandfathered into a label and the label that, you know, the people have put on me as tennis expert.
Correct.
I'm handing out tips to the boys last week, like Draper and Vukic, both them to win a set and Draper to win the match. That's paying like $250. All the boys got on it. All the boys get their money up. Holy fucking shit, I've got my money up sort of style. Me and Brody the other night, Lerner-Tian, young bloke, playing Medvedev. I've gone over 36 and a half total games. Lerner-Tian to win the match. Lerner-Tian just to win the match was paying $5 just on its own. That in itself, like backing a sporting, when you come to sports betting, like backing a $5 horse.
Don't worry, mate. I get you. I
I
bet against Popperin to beat Novak, you know, at the
whenever
that was, you know,
Cincinnati
just
fucking
$5.50,
Masters,
Cincinnati
whatever.
Masters,
Yeah.
whatever it was. So
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Yes, I'm on board with you.
So
there.
the tennis expert I will always be and forever be, regardless of this bet.
Yeah.
But what you do get if you do win this bet is, you do get to say fuck you in a very like vehement, like very
Correct.
toxic, very like I'm going to jump on your unconscious
adamant
head. cunt.
way. It's a
Put your
confident
teeth up
way.
against the
It's
gutter, sort of
correct.
fucking
Yep.
stomp on the
American
back of your
History X.
head.
Yeah. No, so I get it. Now, don't get me wrong, mate. I understand heavy lies the crown. You've been the tennis expert of this podcast for a while.
Yep.
This young pup, me, comes up. This is my first shot at
full of semen,
full of semen.
bit braggadocious.
Yeah. Doesn't know what he's talking about, but just ready to like
Ready
throw
to-
down.
yeah, ready to
at
tear
any time.
shreds. Yeah.
And although I know this won't upset the title of you being the tennis expert, it's my first like undercut, uppercut. You know,
you're coming
he's
at
rocked him.
You're coming at the
wobbled
king.
him. Yeah. I'm coming at the king.
Yeah.
That's right. And you can't come at the king with just one punch. You got to come at the king with a few.
Yeah.
And this is the start of that combination.
Yeah, nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
or it could all be over. You know, you could you can go back down to the peasants if Alcaraz wins.
And I'm back
and then
at
you
the
can't
end of the
ever
line.
come at the king.
Correct.
Because you're
this
too
is my one
embarrassed.
shot.
You're too embarrassed to come back at the king.
That's right. Yeah, there's certain dignity and things that get compromised in that sort of situation. So, let's talk units.
Yep.
Let's talk YNU units.
Yeah. Well, whatever you want.
Should
man.
we just do a 3, 2, 1 and you both say what
I've
you're
got
thinking?
a
pretty on par, we'll go with it, or
righto.
meet in the middle.
okay.
Or,
Yeah, I got one.
all right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
250.
Oh, wow.
Well,
I'll go 250.
But you've never placed a $500
Yeah,
bet
yes,
in
I
your
have.
life. No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, well,
Brother.
Keno.
You've done it. You've done it,
shit.
Keno, with someone else. So you've halved it. You've done
What?
it with
Hang on,
that.
sorry, go back. What was that, sorry?
You've put it on with someone else.
No.
Wasn't that story?
No.
Okay.
That is all
He was
me.
a Keno junkie.
Yeah. I've put $500 bets on horse races before. I put $500 bets on NRL games before. I've never put a $500 bet on with someone else. I will go $250 with you. I'm happy to come down.
Okay.
So let's go.
I know
You've got a
I know
kid to
you-
look after now, mate. You need to be a bit responsible.
That's
you know?
right. Yeah, I've got.
And I know you're happy to come down. You're almost relieved I said 250 because I know for a fact that you wouldn't pay up to 5. So
Oh, mate, come on. I'm true to my
Start
word.
calling
You?
Tyler Barnes.
Yeah,
Not so
yeah.
much.
Don't pay the
but-
dues.
All right. So we shaking
So
on this on
250,
camera?
yep.
250.
250. Let's go. And it'll be
Boys.
settled tonight.
Boys leaning over. Nice firm handshake. It's locked and loaded. That
Locked and loaded.
Does
Now-
that stand up in a court of law? I think I heard
Absolutely.
something
Well-
recently.
a handshake stand up in a court of law?
I think it
don't
does.
know.
If
I
it's
believe it
like-
does.
You reckon?
Because it's like
I believe it's one
if-
of the 3 things for a contract or some shit.
Yeah.
Really? You reckon?
Yeah. The other, and we
Like,
are.
I think if it's either like documented like that,
Yeah,
just
like if
was,
that's
like
right, yep.
yeah, like that's proof that
If
you
we
are
didn't
agreeing
have
and
this-
like
Yeah, I guess if there
That's
was
your
a
si- that's your
verbal
signature,
agreement.
like-
Yeah.
And if
I
we
could be
didn't,
completely fucking
No,
wrong
no,
there.
but if you, because like then how do they, that's why they would film a confession, I guess.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
I know
yeah.
you have to sign a confession as well, but
that's correct. But no, in instances where they don't have a camera set up, like say at the bar, someone comes up with like, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna make Facebook,
bro.
and you can be a partner," and then down the line, Zuckerberg says, "Fuck you, I don't know you,"
Yeah.
and he goes, "I've got a fucking bar napkin here with his." I've got
Yeah, but that's
conditions of the contract and a signature.
that's different to a handshake.
That's a little
though.
bit-
No,
different
but what I'm
again.
saying is we have the equivalent of that because we're recording
Recording
this.
it, yeah,
And
sure.
our agreement of the contract is the
Is
handshake.
a bra,
Yeah.
is a
Is
bra
it-
boys,
Yeah,
bra.
bra boys.
Yeah, bra.
Johnny Sutton style.
Johnny Sutton style.
Yeah.
So
Look,
it's as good as gold. It's fucking locked in.
Yeah.
We will know by tomorrow.
well, people
You will all
listening to
know.
this straight up in the morning or later tonight, as we post usually the audio straight away at the moment, they'll know.
They will fucking
Basically,
know.
we'll know.
Sabalenka on the rocks here a little
She
bit
is,
too.
she
so
is.
might not even be a Sabalenka Switwick final.
Yeah.
Let's have a little progress update from last week. So I know the Australian Open was just fucking sort of starting. There has been a few upsets, no?
Oh man, and there's been so many 5-set matches, which
Correct.
I've got
Demonor even almost had a 5 or at least a 4-set match last night.
my bet for this game, for the Joker Alcaraz game, for it to go 5 sets is paying like $350 or something. Like,
it really?
That's
And you
value
like
right
that.
there.
That
bro.
is,
Yeah.
hang on, well, you guys can't get on this.
He's going to hedge his bets.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
That is
Yeah.
fucking
50
value.
on-
Yeah, that is value.
Because I think this could be like a match of the ages sort of style.
Yeah.
Now, this is scratching your brain. What was the 3 sets? Do you happen to know?
Yeah, no, because I wasn't interested in it.
No, 'cause
all I
it's
was,
just fucked.
I just had my eyes fixated for 5 setup because, like the other night, Lerner T and Medvedev style. You know, I called that like a fucking play-by-play. Knew there was going to be a fucking tie break in it.
Yeah.
Knew there was going to be the total breaks of serve was paying like it was over 7.5 or something. There was like 10 in the first 2 sets.
Was it really?
Man, there was like, I think there was like 15 or 17 breaks of serve. That right there at $1 fucking 83.
Yeah.
That would have been CBA fucking
yeah.
Bank style bet,
Sort
man.
of style, yeah.
Bro, because
CBA quarterly profits.
Med loves losing his serve and he also loves breaking other cunts serve as well.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
But yeah, tonight, and that match was one of the sickest fucking matches I've ever seen. Like
The Med one.
Med versus Tien.
Yeah.
Tonight, I have a feeling it's going to be quite similar.
Yes.
Like a tie break or two, fucking a lot of breaks of serve.
Few big moments of like
Yeah.
big points
Well,
won.
this Australian Open has
Yeah.
already had some fucking big moments, has it not?
Yeah, yeah, man.
And
Well, that's
only
what
at
I
the
mean.
quarterfinals.
I can't remember a tourney having this many 5-setters.
Yeah, right.
man,
so
there
they're
was
going to
one-
be bargained by the end.
There was one day there was fucking eight 5-setters. Like it was
Holy fuck.
so round 2 or some shit.
I reckon that's good though, because
No, it's fucking sick.
Yeah,
Like, it just
no, it is
goes to
good.
show you, man. Like
They're all fighting for every
fucking,
point.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Med like lost the set or someone lost the set to like Taiwanese wild card ranked 450th in the world.
Oh, yes. No, you are right.
And I don't know if I said this. I don't know if I said this on last week's
I
pod
think we might have, yeah.
with the set betting.
Oh, maybe not.
Or it was a conversation I was having over set betting these days, like market cap back in the day for 3 sets to love, betting on anyone in the top 8. If you're betting on someone to win a tennis match 3 sets to love these days,
You're an
you've got
idiot. You
fucking
did bring this up last week.
rocks in your head, man.
Yeah,
'cause
which
it
is
says-
why I asked you before what the Carlo Novak Joker 3 set was, because you said I'm not interested.
anyone can fucking win
But
a set.
that is one,
man.
and
like Joker's been dropping sets basically this whole tournament.
Yeah, I think he's dropped. Yeah, I think he's dropped a set in every round except his first match.
Yeah.
Alcaraz has only dropped 1 set.
Yeah.
Yeah, but time will tell, and that it will.
So what's your hot take? You know, we're in the quarterfinals now. We got the women's on as we speak. Steve,
Well,
the tennis god. Any early hot takes
No.
for men's or women's?
But something that I did want to bring up was ex-co-host, ex-co-founder of Avenue 2 Sports, turned into Nice Sports.
Turned into subcontracting, punting, tipping service.
Yeah.
it's just lingering.
Yeah.
Was one of the most idiotic.
Got us on cameras,
Now,
probably somewhere in this
after watching
office.
his match last night, I will back you up on that.
Was one of the most idiotic statements I've ever come across in the
in the group.
our Nice Sports universe was. And I'm not sure if he was saying that he could.
Yeah.
But even proposing that question is just
I missed it. What
terrible.
was
Go.
Can Demonor take out the whole thing?
Yep.
And my reply
it? It
was
was like a rhetorical question.
well, that's
It was just saying like, I think I have an opinion.
like-
I want to see if you have the same opinion as me.
Yeah.
So I'm asking
Like, does he
like,
have the goods to go the
Yeah. And he does not.
And that's
Not at
what I
the
mean.
moment, no.
But that's why I didn't tear shreds off him
No.
personally. But
Did you even reply? Or?
He
I did
He
reply.
said, fuck.
He was
I-
rolled up.
Don't. No.
I'm pretty sure I said, not a chance on God's green earth
Potentially that.
will he ever win a slam in his
No,
life.
that's right.
Now, I will never-
I'm
now-
remembering correctly because then I quoted back
When
after
I
Steve
said-
said
Oh,
the same
Sinner
thing.
will never be
Sinner
world
will
number
never
one.
be
Yeah.
at number one.
Now,
Yeah.
while we're discussing this tennis stuff,
Yeah.
I'm happy to say he's not going to win this Grand Slam.
Yeah.
Because after watching last night's match, I'm sure of that, and I'd almost get on the market to say he's not going to win.
Yeah.
I want to see what that looks like. But to say he'll never win one, I'm not prepared to say that. You obviously
Because we also spoke last week how we were baffled that Leighton Hewitt ever was number one and won a Grand Slam. You could argue, you know.
No, for sure. And they have really similar games. And Leighton's
Yeah.
been
watching.
Alex's
Training.
fucking mentor for like fucking
Years.
10 years now.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and they've got a really, really similar game, bro.
Yeah.
Hewitt, really quick around the court, fucking Aussie underdog, fought for fucking every point. Nothing was ever over until it's fucking over. And that's Demonor's best characteristics of his game. He just doesn't have like
the natural ability.
No, he just doesn't. You need something. Like you need a massive fucking weapon, bro.
Like a Fed top spin or backhand.
or just a massive serve or a fucking or massive ground strokes or or the fucking.
So
like Rafa had revolutions on the ball, and like
Revolution.
the revolution.
Revolutions. Now, watching Yannick play the other night, I'm very confident he will be in the final. I've just looked up the odds that he is.
Even him, man, like he dropped a set to someone not of note.
Yeah.
Like someone who's so forgettable, the name escapes me.
Yeah. I'm still pretty confident that he will be in the grand final. He will be in the slam final. Next one's Carlos at
Yeah.
$3. So
next
Sinner,
one's
210. No.
What? Oh, Zverev,
at
yeah.
5, Novak
Did he
650.
even win?
But
Was
that's
it on
only
Savo, or-
the only reason that is because Zverev just won against Tommy Paul
Yes.
the Savi, so that's
Yes.
why he's gone to.
He's
3.
gone up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because he's essentially in the next round.
He's in the next round already.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it was Yannick,
Novak.
Carlos, Joker, Zverev.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, righto. So, no, don't really want to make any hot takes there, Steve, for, who's going to
It's
be.
not a hot take.
Who's going to be in the final?
Sinner's going to be in the final. I don't know who his partner's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's not
Don't
that,
think
it's
it'll
not
be
that
Demon.
hot. It's probably a lukewarm take.
I can
That's
tell
a
you. I
very
can tell you
lukewarm
this:
take.
Alex Zverev won't be in the final. I can tell you.
Well,
that
who's
much.
his next up? Is it the winner of these two tonight? Or,
Yeah.
Or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Zverev won't be in the final because that cunt has way too many unforced errors.
Fickle.
Berrettini let me down the other night too, and he's just so fast and loose. He's just got that many fucking unforced errors. The cunt could get accused of match fixing, but it was so.
Mate, it's not
same
match
game in-
fixing if the cartel's got his family fucking
Yeah.
hostage saying, hey.
and this is the actual mafia because he is actually Italian, So this is
right.
like this is
the OG mafia. This is the mob.
This is like La Casa Nostra shit,
And not the
like
mob you're thinking of. This
like-
is the mob.
like Sicily, like 5th generation Sicilian fucking Godfather, fucking Al Pacino.
Speak a different language to the rest of Italy.
Yeah. That's that mafia. That's got that motherfucker.
Now, while we're on the hot gossip and away from form and, the realistic aspects of this podcast, Danielle Collins.
yeah.
What the
Oh, I didn't see it,
You haven't seen it.
and
I would love to know
you
your
gotta
opinion
watch
on
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
But
you
see,
gotta
I'm
watch it.
afraid
it's-
I'm half gonna froth it because I love that shit, man. That's like McGregor shit.
This is
I
no,
think-
That
this
is actually
different.
what I found when I first seen it. I'm like, I just thought it was that cringe, but a part of me is like, there's sort of not much difference to what maybe Kyrgios
No, there
would
is
do.
no.
Exactly.
No.
But just the way-
Don't go there.
No,
There is a
but-
huge
No,
difference.
I'm
it
just
li-
saying there's parts of it where you could argue that, Kyrgios carries on in a similar behaviour or has in the past to that extent. But just the way she went about it, man, it was
Yeah.
just fucking embarrassing.
Is it-
Like, she just made an absolute fool of herself and then just tried to keep doubling down on the...
Nice, I like that.
It's like if this Tony Jones, which we might get to in a sec, if he then didn't apologise to Novak and just kept doubling down, going, oh, no, I stand by, it's pure comedy, I'm offended, he got offended. Like, that's kind of what this Sheila done, this Danielle Collins. She just kept, so that when the game finished, like with Jim Curry or whoever it was on court, then in the post-match presser doubled down and it's like, love 5-star resorts. Like,
Fuck the fans.
fuck
Yeah.
it's
My
funny.
haters make me money.
The
Fuck yeah.
fans are paying for it. Isn't that the irony and all like real butthurt, salty shit? And then after she then got bounced out 2 days later by Keys, then she made another little comment about something else, and it's just she just kept doubling down on it. So Steve might like it.
Yeah, potentially.
No, I love it.
What do you think?
But-
Okay, you might not.
just when you watch the initial,
Just because I haven't seen it, but is it leaving a sour taste in your mouth simply because it's Australia? Like it's in our country, it's Australia,
Not-
it's against Australian fans and stuff like that?
maybe 10%
for me, it just
of it.
wasn't as well crafted as Kyrgios's
Or a
roast
McGregor.
Yeah.
or McGregor's burns.
It was
she
just-
was just like almost like lashing out.
So what she's like blowing kisses and bending down like real
just
gay
being weird.
shit. Nah,
Yeah.
it's fucked. It's fucked. I don't know, man. It's just
I'd be going fucking.
Like I think it was actually
take-
rattling her, and she was like, you know,
Yeah.
like she
which she's well within her right to do, but it was cringe. That's
I
how
don't know.
felt.
It was just cringy as fuck. Like she could have still had that same attitude and said it differently or whatever. That was still just as like a quote unquote offensive for some people.
Yeah.
But it was just the way she done it. It was just, it's like she was a little jealous schoolgirl, and it's like, bro, you're 31 years old. You're an athlete. Like at least word it a bit different. Like not, I can't like brag. It was like a cringier version of Jerome Luai's "All You's Got Work Tomorrow" or something like that.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
but
yeah.
But even
though that was pretty cringe.
Even that was pretty hard.
Yeah,
though.
that
I
was
could
pretty
argue.
cringe.
Jerome Blue Eyes,
like,
but
can't.
hers was a cringy little jealousy type version of that. It's like you just look like an idiot.
Steve, what did you think about her going up? She was versing a 16-year-old, went up to the net, called her up, and was essentially like, I'm an old lady, you need to play slower.
This was at a separate tournament, maybe a year or two
No,
ago.
it wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that clip you're talking about, she didn't like how the other, she called her to the net. That wasn't.
I thought that was the Oz Open.
Nah,
okay, well, disregard
But that's
everything
just
I've
showing
said.
her behaviour.
Yeah.
There's a pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
right.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I think she's
Well,
a silly bitch.
Pre-menopausal.
Well, similar to fucking our little handshake court of law sort of spec.
Yeah.
Bra boys. Sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
Bra Boys, Johnny Sutton,
Moving away from
Jai
Johnny Ibrahim.
Opataya.
Yeah, Johnny Ibrahim.
yeah, Johnny Ibb, Sammy Ibb,
Yeah.
Mick Gatto.
Yeah. Moving weight. Yeah.
Fucking.
Moving freight. Yeah.
There's an actual law, and then there's a gentleman's code, and
Yeah, of course.
the actual law of the game is you have to play to the server's speed.
Correct.
So someone like Kyrgios could just walk over to the other side, whether it's the ad side of the court or the juice side of the court. 1-2, bounce on the ground. 1-2, Costa Zoo, Timmy Zoo, Nikita Zoo, fucking boss, just whip down aces before the player's even in position, ready to fucking.
Right.
Like, that's not. That's
So
not
she was
in
saying
the.
like, hey, let's...
She's just like, hey, well, I haven't seen this clip,
Yeah.
but
That's what it sounded like it was, though.
it's like, hey, it's fucking 40 degrees, cunt. Like, just let me go get my fucking towel.
Yeah.
Like, let's have some sort of fucking
Understanding
sportsmanship
it.
and some
Right.
ethics.
Okay.
Rather
I'm all
than
with
you,
that then. That's fine.
yeah, that's what that sounds like to me. So, once again, that is why I'm the tennis god, because I do know those rules, Jack.
Whereas
Do you
I'm-
want me to get? Because I just feel like he's not seeing like how
No,
cringe
it
it
does
was.
sound
Should I-
like it does sound like that's what it was.
No,
No,
but
there's-
for the Oz Open clip, like, should I just get up and play it?
yeah.
You play it next to the mic, so people
Okay,
can-
well, while he's
do you want to do that?
while he's
Yeah,
looking
fuck
that up,
no.
what do you
'Cause
think
I-
about the Tony Jones dude?
Yeah, and see, I didn't really mind all that. I think it's actually more offensive, I guess, or more of a fucking. What's the word I'm looking for, Jack? Like it's more loser to fucking turn around to all those Serbian fans and go, he's overrated, he's washed, like a fucking damning little whatever, insert adjective here,
Yeah.
word.
How I see
And
this,
then
yeah.
apologise for it being comedic. Because it was never comedic.
Was it?
That's not comedic.
I reckon
that was his genuine.
I genuinely thought it was just banter.
I thought he
You
was
don't-
trying to be funny.
Yeah,
and
he
it
was
just,
trying to be funny,
and it
wasn't
just
he?
come off as
No.
like he missed
On the
mark.
fucking TV, like
You
he's like,
don't-
ha ha ha.
You don't say those things.
Yeah,
You're
you're
trying
washed
to be
up.
funny.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
washed. You're overrated. That's
We say those things.
that's in
to each other.
yeah.
yeah
And
exactly.
sports stars.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
You say that. That's exactly what you do. You say that about someone that you're mates with. You're
Yes,
fucking washed up. You're
okay.
fucking.
Right,
you
well,
don't say
maybe
that
you've shifted
shit.
my opinion.
So then to come out and use the guise or the excuse of comedic fucking
So what
value.
was it then, you think?
That's
You think
fucking.
it was an actual
that's
dig?
pussy. That's fucking bitch. And that's also offensive again. You should, and if you had that standpoint, if you're that much of, do you think you're
Just
that
tell
much
him
of a
that's how
fucking
you
mad
really
cunt?
feel.
Yeah. Then
But you
fucking
shouldn't have
die
said
on
it.
your hill and just be like, what? You are washed, you are overrated. When's the last time you won a slam? You're fucking.
But he's not about that, bro.
You
I hadn't thought
fucking-
about that actually.
You're
He's not
fucking
about
gonna
that.
verse fucking young hot boy Spanish may Orca Mafia fucking victim.
Yeah.
Carlos 60 slams Alcaraz.
Yeah.
Like that's what I would have done, but anyway.
Right, you've completely shifted my opinion. I genuinely
That's
thought it
what
was
I
like
do, Jack.
when
I'm an
you're
opinion shifter.
I know, opinion shifter. When you're at like the state of origin or you're at the Test cricket and it's like Bay 13 versus Bay 11,
Yeah.
and it's like the Indians fucking throwing chat at the Australians throw it, and we're saying, show us your visa.
Yeah.
And I understand he's like a broadcaster on a national network.
Yeah.
But they weren't doing that to him. Is all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah,
They
but I
weren't
thought he
going-
was still just trying
They
to
weren't
be
going
funny.
like
I didn't-
Jonesy's a wanker or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
and then he's
They were
giving
just
it
doing
back.
Serbian chants.
Chant.
Yeah. No,
And then,
righto.
He's
And-
missed the mark completely.
Exactly.
Oh no, I've got no doubt about that.
Exactly.
And
And
I
my point about it-
I agree with Novak being like, "Hey, that's not cool."
It
and
is.
not doing the interview. I fall back him up on that. There's some
Yeah.
people out there being like, "Oh, he's carrying on." Right?
He's done the
No.
public apology now, which is what Novak wanted.
No.
Yeah.
But that's this is my whole
You
point.
didn't
Of
want
cou-
him to do a public
Of course,
apology.
he's missed the mark,
Yeah.
and of course, it's insulting to Novak.
Yeah.
Don't go back on it now and use an excuse of comedy as
Yeah,
a
right.
fucking.
Well, he obviously wants to keep his job.
No,
He's
for
just
sure,
doing what
for
he's
sure.
been told.
But line him up, take your ticket.
I'm the bad
I'm the
guy.
bad guy.
I'm
Well,
the bad
Steve-
guy. You need to wear those glasses
Let's-
every week.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
you
so
look like a
good. Can you get me a
insect.
pair, actually?
I know. He
Yeah.
looks like an
Well,
insect.
you wouldn't even
It's
know where they
fucking
come
No,
from.
great.
they're from the pharmacy just down the road from Mr. Joe.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Yep, get us a shit ton of
Yeah.
pairs on the
Get
card,
a couple
please.
and we'll
Yep.
start selling them on the website.
Yeah.
Watch this and do it close to the mic if
Okay.
you can, and just give me your honest thoughts.
Yeah.
Please.
All right, like that. Like, say something to me. Fucking oath, give it to him. Oh.
And just wait till the little interview after as well.
You know, I was thinking during the match, I was like, if I'm out here, I might as well just take that big fat paycheck. And Coco and I we love a good 5
Oh, it's cringe,
vacation.
I'm cringing.
So part of that check is going to go towards that. So thank you guys. Thanks for coming out here and supporting us tonight. Thanks, everyone. Thank you guys. Love ya.
I love it.
Nah, she's a stupid bitch.
That was not that bad.
And then,
And, bro,
yeah, there's another one after the thing.
like you said, man, you know, Kyrgios acts like way worse than that, and we still like get around him.
yeah,
And fucking,
I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe there is just a bit of Oz Open bias. Like,
yeah,
sort
I
of-
think it's leaving a salty taste in your mouth too.
yeah. It's like I've just had a spicy mug and I've left a real salty
'Cause it-
taste in my mouth.
If that was at the US Open or something like that,
And it was like Demon or something, or just an Aussie. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
If an Aussie was doing that at a US tournament,
Yeah.
I'd get around it.
Yeah.
Probably.
yeah.
Yeah, righto.
Yeah.
Okay. I still think she's a silly bitch.
Yeah.
but that's just me.
Oh well,
That's
but
just me
Danielle,
personally.
is
Yeah.
Danielle Collins the first female on the board?
If I remember correctly, she is. And
Yeah, right.
happy to chuck her up there.
Yeah.
And I won't be taking that. I won't be reneging on that comment I made.
No, that's
about her.
fine, man. That's fine. I
won't
don't
be
want
to-
you to
I won't
do
be
it.
Tony Jones.
Yeah, I don't want you to do a Tony Jones and renege. I
Yeah.
want cunts dying on their statements,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
Bring it back, eh?
that's, I love that shit. Make magic. Oh,
These
Jack,
ads are singing to us.
I had a couple of admissions.
write 'em down?
Yes, I did. I
Wow.
had a couple of admissions into
after
the
a
book.
few, after a
'Cause-
few stern talkings too by the team.
Yeah.
After you making all these massive Booker Eli statements.
Yeah.
Jack, check
And I
this.
mean-
He's finally written some down over the weekend. Booker
Yeah.
Eli
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
potential entries.
Potential
I'm
entries,
so
and now reading them
unconfident on
back,
this
they're
bet
not
now.
that good. But in the moment, they were fucking phenomenal. They were hitting.
Are you willing to die on the sword and read them out? still, or-
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. In the moment, they were very.
They were a lot better.
relative to what that moment was
Because
representing.
it had context in the moment. If
I
we
do-
were there, we would probably agree.
I do like this one, but this could almost be like the. It could either be the forward or it could be the last rule, and it's you can't help what you can't help, and so it was like, like if you're gonna fucking say, "Fuck, mate, Joker, he's the greatest of all time. He's gonna fucking win, fucking run."
But that's results out of your control. Is that sort of what you're saying?
no,
or
it's just
no?
it's almost like if you want to keep betting on fucking run, you don't adapt or die.
The results out of your control. That goes against the whole book of Eli.
No. No, I'm not talking
was
about
what-
a result. I'm talking
I
about
thought
if
that's
you
what it
put
meant.
on a spastic bet or you put in a multi. If you're
That goes against the
We
card.
can't help ya.
Yeah, we can't help you.
can't
So
help ya.
I just
Can't
like
help
that.
what you can't help.
You can't help what you can't help, mate.
Yeah.
Like,
You've
fuck
done it to yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I don't mind that. That's
Yeah.
a good forward, actually.
Yeah.
It's good. And then this one was a little bbit more music specific, and it was us listening to Roxanne fucking just absolutely off our gullet yesterday at Mr. Jerry Christmas party. I'll always let you down, but I won't let you down in volume. Which, yeah.
Sporadic. Actually, I don't mind that.
Wait.
I don't mind that at all.
Can we just break it down for a second? Because it sort of went over my head.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Just read it to me again.
You know, you're in a room full of fucking drug addicts or fucking...
Wow.
You know, you're in a room full of people that are drinking on a Monday, not conforming...
Completely different from where I was taking it, but yeah.
Not conforming to normal society. You know, it's fucking Monday. Pull your fucking heads in.
I don't really know any of those people.
No.
Outliers.
You're my connection, my bridge to that world.
And
live
the
in
song
normal society.
and the song that we were listening to was that fucking good. And I'm saying, turn the fucking cunt up. And the TV was already at max. It was already at 100. And yeah, Scotty just turned to me. He said, "Mate, I'll always let you down." Like as in, you know, I'm gonna be blind, but pissed as an ear. I might not show up to this fucking labouring job that you know, you're banking on him to show up to.
Yeah.
He's double booked himself gigs at Muso,
Yeah.
so our
Yeah.
fucking pubs fucking
Yeah.
expecting live music and he's fucking playing down the road. That's what he said. I'll always let you down, but I won't let you down in volume. So, yeah. He knows the appropriate volume to have the song.
Right, that's not how I interpret it.
So the second part is purely just talking about like decibel volume of the
Whereas
song.
I was thinking volume quantity.
Yeah.
So what I was thinking was like with my partner or my friends,
Yeah.
there is going to come a like I'm not the most reliable.
Well, this is subjective as well. So
Yeah.
this
So
can mean
I'm not the
whatever you
most-
want it to mean.
I'm not
And
the
that's
most
why it
reliable.
goes into the book.
There is going to be once every 6 months where I fuck up, I let you down,
Yeah.
right? I will and can let you down.
Yeah.
But I won't let you down a lot in a short period of time.
Yeah.
Like it's like one and done. It's like right, I'm sorry, I fucked up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's how I interpret it.
And that's fine. And that can go in the book like that as
Make
well.
sure you screenshot that and send that to me.
I've also got in here
Brackets could be also relating to decibels in
Yeah.
speakers or
Yeah.
TVs.
I've also got in here Stephen Bradbury. Now, I know this is not in the show notes, but this story is pretty fucking phenomenal.
I'm ready for it.
And I'll just tell the short version of it.
Thank God.
So Big Justin Richo, shout out Big JR, Bear, whatever you want to either fucking multiple nicknames. I've got a lot more nicknames for him that I won't say on this show. But anyway, kicking on his house. This actually, I heard this story 2 weeks ago. Me and Bro, he just finished his deck at his house that overlooks.
Brody finished his deck.
No. Richo
Bear.
did. He's got his outdoor kitchen now. He's got his ice machine. He's got all these nip pourers, fucking electronic nip pourers for all the piss. He's got a TV up there. He's got his table with ice wells in it with a chute that goes down into a fucking rubbish bin like it's fucking schmick. New tile, new fencing, electronic fucking louvers, everything. Like it's fucking off its head. Me and Brody were heading up there to have one drink before we were going to work. Work wasn't that busy. We weren't needed at work. We ended up leaving at 5:45 a.m. the next day. So the one drink turned into fucking an all-nighter of some extent. And in that extent, he got telling me that at the Longreach fucking tavern or pub, I don't know what it's called. I'm guessing there's only one fucking pub in Longreach. He was attending this night. It was called like Dinner with the Olympians or something. Now, at this dinner, there was fucking like all these like great Australian Olympians, like Susie O'Neill, fucking there was like one, like
Ian
a
Thorpe,
big
Steve
weightlifter.
Bradbury.
Yeah, it was just all these fucking. Kathy Freeman might
Sam
even have been
Thorpe.
there, right? Yeah. And at this dinner was fucking Stephen Bradbury. Now, Richo was like talking to him throughout the night. They're like, "Oh, what are you here for? Like, what fucking sport did you represent?" He's like, "Fucking nothing. Like, I'm here. Like, I don't know if it was a sponsor or us like Alan Jones shit sitting at the chairman's fucking lunch. So,
Yeah.
which race horse do you own or fucking Yeah, no, nothing, bros. We're just here with Tab. And Bradbury ended up talking to one of the, I believe it was a bartender at this Longreach fucking pub.
Tavern.
Right? All night, chatting. Richo said he even seen numbers get passed, like phone numbers. Like,
Was it a girl?
Yeah, it's a girl. Like, you're coming home with me.
Sneaky shit.
Bradbury's got his
A wife
girl.
and kids at home.
Bradbury's got his girl. Like, he's fucking getting a start at the Longreach fucking pub, cunt. Like, I'm taking this hottie home and it's on.
She's a foreign national.
And they've shut the pub. And just as they're at the end of the night, Bradbury goes to the toilet to, like, freshen up.
Ice
maybe
up.
do whatever you do in the toilets other than use the toilet. I don't know what happens in there other than that. But anyway.
Yeah. But there is a possibility.
There is a possibility of something
Or
else
something
in
happening
there.
that's
Yeah.
not using the toilet. Yep.
Just as that, Richo grabs the bartender, jumps in the taxi, boss, home with old love.
Really? Straight to her place, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's fucking...
He's still getting after
Stephen
it.
Bradbury. Stephen Bradbury. Holy fuck.
on the finish line when it
That's
was all...
actually pretty elite.
When it was all said and done, like, Bradbury's got the gold medal.
Yeah.
He's fell over at the fucking finish
Wow.
line. And Richo's the new Stephen Bradbury for the night.
Wow.
He's talking numbers. He's talking fucking maybe dirty talk. Like, it's fucking on. Like, oh,
So he swooped
you
in.
fucking like that shit, bitch. Like, sort of
Time
style.
really is a flat circle. That's
Yeah.
actually fucking amazing.
So your mate Stephen Bradbury,
Stephen Bradbury. Yeah.
Wow.
In a girl sense.
Yeah.
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 Wow.
So Bradbury had the gold medal in his hand,
Fucking oath he did.
and as in this context, it's this girl
Yeah.
getting a root.
Yeah.
And then
Which is as good as a gold medal.
yeah. And then well, you could argue better than
In
gold
long
medal.
reach anyway.
Yeah,
a
in
random
long reach,
fucking-
yeah,
on a
yeah.
fucking Thursday night.
Exactly.
The
Yeah.
Olympians.
It's probably harder to get than an Olympic gold medal.
Correct.
Yeah.
And no
And-
one will know his name.
Yeah. And here comes old Richo, back of the pack sort of stuff.
Wow.
You're in a room full of fucking ex-Olympians and shit. Back of the pack, swoops through, taxi, gets the job done.
The confidence on the man.
Yeah.
If I saw an Olympian, regardless if he's Stephen Bradbury or fucking Ian Thorpe his way to a gold medal,
Yeah.
I'm going,
It's
Next
his.
time.
It's signed. It's his signed, sealed, delivered.
correct.
The rest
It's all
of the
over
night.
Red Rover. Yeah. And then to come in, if he's been working on it all night, to come in with 30 seconds to go.
Yeah.
And just
Like
go,
they had closing time playing at the fucking club,
Yeah.
All the lights are on.
Yeah.
Last drinks were already done.
She's
Oh,
flicking
they were done
switches.
half an hour ago, mate.
She's cleaned the bar.
Yeah.
She's done the fucking plugs.
yeah, the
she's
drip
cleaned the fucking
trays are fucking
drip trays are fucking.
stacked up.
Wow.
Ice wells are fucking empty.
Wow.
Floors are mopped. Lights are on. Closing time's playing.
Now, what is this gentleman's name that's a friend of yours?
Justin Richardson, JR.
Shout out to JR.
Shout out CH Electrics.
Yeah.
Shout out to JR. That is fucking insane.
Well, that's almost like a podcast honorarium, like a wall of fame. But
Wall
Yeah,
of fame,
you've got to
yeah.
chuck him in the first 15 almost
yeah.
by like
well, he'd be
admission.
the first one to go on the wall of fame.
Yeah.
Honorarium.
Yeah, honorarium.
That is unreal. An
So-
Put him in
addendum.
the aquarium.
So good. So good. What a legend. That was a story worth sharing, I will say.
Yeah,
Good
thanks.
on you. Good
We
on you,
don't
buddy.
really have any
Thanks,
good
brother.
ones, but yeah, fuck, that was all right.
I heard another one as well, but we might leave that for another time.
Yeah, let's
or we
do that
might
after
even
it.
leave it for a lost tapes because it's, surgical.
It's what happened when he
shit
took-
getting
when he
like
got it home.
surgically removed from your ass and like, a bit going on. Sort of spec.
Might save that for the green room, mate.
Yeah, that's green room spare.
Boys,
Yeah.
UFC 311. Now, what were your initial thoughts on the whole card? Who was the standout fight? And any bets won or placed that were bad beats?
I at the start I was a little bit angry that I had not placed the multi on that I wanted, based not on form or anything, just based on who I liked and who I hated as a fighter. But I'm thankful that I didn't, because there was one fight that didn't end up going my way that I would have ended up losing the bet on. But look, it was a card. First card of the year. Well, what did you think, Stephen? Like, it wasn't fucking groundbreaking, was it, really?
No, it wasn't, but it was, it was just cool to see, like, Marab and Umar, like, hate each other. Press conference was fucking...
Yeah, they genuinely hate. They're literally there's a mountain dividing their nations.
Yeah.
And
very territorial.
Marab's from one side. Fucking, it'd be like us trying to fight a Mount Morgan cunt. Like, we'd be like, fuck you, Down syndrome, fucking inbred cunts.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of that chat going back and forth across the mountain.
Yeah.
One's Russia, one's Georgian. Oh, no, sorry. One's Dagestanian and one's Georgian. And it was also meant to be
separated
another
by
Georgian.
a line on a map or whatever.
What's that, sorry?
Separated by a line on the map.
Correct.
And
it was also meant to
and
be...
a line on a phone.
And a line on a phone. And it was meant to be...
Take that how you will.
Correct. Up to interpretation. There was meant to also be another bloke from that side of the mountains versus another bloke from that side of the mountains.
Yeah,
But he hurt his back like one day out, and they called up our man.
Yeah.
Money.
Moicano wants money, man. Cunt, and rocked him. Rocked Islam.
He slipped.
Well,
it's all up to interpretation.
Yes, that is up to interpretation, and it could have well been a slipjack because I was in a very inebriated
I was
state.
like, he's gonna get him.
Yeah,
I
man.
genuinely thought
I cannot afford to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyway, Moicano got choked out.
Moicano will be looked after. I mean, he he goes on that many.
He doesn't lose, and like his stocks don't go down.
No,
but
fuck no.
Yeah, Islam.
He does that many short notice fights.
Yeah,
like
was it only like a couple of weeks or
it was a day.
Oh,
one day.
Yeah.
They literally
you almost shouldn't even count that as a losing.
No,
record
for sure.
When you step in like that.
It almost should be like a non-contest. Like,
it's just you're just giving the fans a fight. Because
Like, don't you agree, Steve?
Yeah,
like,
no contest.
Or another. I would happy for it to be like win, draw, lose, non-contest.
Fights taken on 1 day notice.
Yeah.
You reckon?
Or
one DN. Like
one DN, 1 day notice. Yeah. So I would happy for that to
gets
be
it done.
in the record somewhere.
Wow.
You know, like
still good, still hot.
Yeah,
so
like,
hot.
But who was talking about this recently, Steve? You might be able to fucking back me up on this. Someone was saying recently that, like, people at this level right now actually don't care about wins. They care about entertaining fights. And that's why, regardless if McGregor will win or lose, so many people buy in. And I am genuinely, like, when I heard Moicano got fucking announced as Islam, I was like, oh, sorry.
Bro, I was more excited.
Yes.
Yeah, same.
Yes, because I knew he was just going to fucking go out there and leave
up.
it all. Yeah. And I was like, look, bro, you got sub round 1. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Whereas if someone got announced up and it was a 5-round decision, maul and fucking brawl, I'd be like, yay.
Well,
like,
John Jones is saying this at the back end. He's like, I'm not looking for fucking... Is he saying that? I'm not looking for belts and fucking all this shit. I'm looking for big fights, fun fights, fucking rah. But
I want entertaining fights.
Yeah.
Are they really at that stage where they genuinely mean that, or are they just saying that?
John Jones definitely. 100%.
So they're happy just to fucking throw down, just to give a good fight.
No, I'm talking like...
sorry. They're saying the exact opposite.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they only want fights they'll win, essentially.
Gotcha.
I was a little bit disappointed because I did think Sarukian was going to get the job done against Islam.
Yeah.
Like, I just... Yeah.
I did too, genuinely. I did too. Yeah.
But anyway, congrats to Islam.
It happens.
You're still a loser. You're still shit.
Yuri Prohaska.
Yeah.
Jamal Hill. You'll love this one, Brandon. Both versed our boy Poatan. Both lost, obviously. Jamal's been talking a lot of shit. Since his loss to Poatan, saying like, I didn't know the fight was restarting.
When we were watching, when it was
he got up and he's like,
just
let's go, and just went
bang. And Herb Dean tried to stop it, and he went,
and then he just waved him off,
and just went
balls.
bang. Yeah. Jamal since then has been talking shit every single fucking week, being like, I didn't know the fight was restarting. I couldn't see Herb Dean, even though this can't
Does he realise it's on video?
Also, I know. He touched gloves and threw the first punch.
It's like,
it's
bro.
fucking retarded. Yeah. Anyway, so it was good to see Yuri fuck him up, which he did.
Yeah.
But I will give that Jamal has got a chin. Yuri hit him with some fucking bombs and he didn't actually get knocked out. It was a TKO. So
Kevin Holland got subbed round one.
Who was that, sorry?
Kevin Holland fighting on the card got subbed.
I was happy to see Kevin lose, and that was only
Tom's
because it was only because
actually it was stunt double too for the Amazing Spider-Man as well.
Yeah.
Now I was only
almost identical.
Correct. Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Facial
Tom Holland,
structure, eyebrows, eyes, mouth, voice.
Skinny,
one
Spider-Man.
One little difference, but like
puts costumes on for a living.
Correct.
Yeah,
but like there's one little difference, and it's a Michael Jackson. Like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah. Not really. They're 99.99% identical twins.
Correct.
Yeah. Just one little difference. Yeah.
But
if you just Google Tom Holland, Kevin Holland. You'll get it.
Yeah. You get the drill.
You'll see how identical they are.
Close they are.
Yeah.
Now, Kevin's, I don't even know what to say, but he is someone you want to punch in the head. Like, the way he talks.
Yeah, but he's also cool as well. I guess this is a Danielle Collins.
Is it a Danielle?
It's a Danielle Collins.
Yeah, it's up to interpretation.
Very Danielle Collins. Like, I will send you a clip with him with Rampage
They're
Jackson.
probably dating.
Yeah.
They're probably living in a house of delusion together.
Yeah.
Delusions of grandeur.
Collins.
Yeah, Holland Collins, it rhymes. Like, they probably live
I'm pretty sure that's
Let's send him to your house. Crystal Palace.
Yeah, send him, yeah.
It's the fucking
Send him
house
to the good guy's house.
It's the house of delusions.
So, it's a house of illusion as well. Yeah.
Oh,
more drama.
And I'm the ring master. Yeah.
More drama.
Master of illusion.
Yeah, the master, Can't call me fucking Chris Angel, Mind Freak, or like Cosentino or something.
Call him fucking David Blake.
Yeah, David Blaine.
Sorry.
Yeah, Stephen Blaine asking.
Oh my God, it's Stephen Blaine.
Oh my God, it's Stephen Blaine. Yeah.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah.
Master of illusion.
Yeah, the good guy.
The good guy.
The good guys, yeah.
Good guy.
It's
Brandon, let's get into some NFL.
Yeah.
Get us away from all this red hot topic.
Firstly, did you boys catch most of the games? Two on Sunday. Loving this games on Sunday, like for playoffs.
I know.
It's awesome.
Come on.
You can really just watch them start to finish if you want to. It's not like this Monday morning shit.
Do you think the NFL has plans to take the sport global or no?
Yeah, like they played a game in London.
I know, and Brazil,
a game
obviously, at the start of the year.
Yeah.
But I mean in regards to time slots. Like, we obviously get a Friday morning game, which I love, which is the Thursday night game. We get a Tuesday morning game, which is their Monday night game. But I would fucking love if they just took 3 games, played them Saturday night. I know there's a lot of contention for Saturday night space.
Almost just fucking
what's that, sorry?
ran into that bird and he almost fucking went balls.
And we'd be able to watch them Sunday, do you know what I mean? Instead of Monday morning at 3 a.m.
Like, look, if they, in a perfect world, all I would change if I wasn't being greedy, just start our Monday morning games where some of them start at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Man, just start them 2 hours later. So then, the first games kick off at 6 a.m. Yeah. Then if you got red zone on, you're copping all of it. But there's just some of those ones.
But there are a couple of games that start.
No, there still are. I'm not so mad about it. It's just those first 6 games that say that they have in that first time slot 3-4 a.m. on a Monday. If they started at 6 a.m. would be perfect. But I'm not sure, Steve-O. I don't know. They sort of live in their own bubble over there, so
they do.
I would sort of say no, unless
which they're totally fucking
obliged to.
It is called American football.
That's like us listening to a fucking American podcast and then going, You know what? I would really like these fucking Australian cunts if they're
Start calling them
NRL.
parlays.
If the NRL could start at 10 p.m. at
Yeah,
night, because that's
for
how
sure.
fucking.
Yeah.
We'd be like,
no,
what are
that's
you?
a fair point.
Be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
cunt?
I think NFL and NBA for like a global like reach of audience. Yeah, the times aren't too bad. Like all the basketball in America, like is basically from
Midday.
9 a.m. till 3 in the afternoon our time. So that's all.
I think the only
sort of
the only
perfect.
angle I was coming from, Steve, is like with us. Obviously, we only got 8 games a weekend, whereas they've got like 16 games a weekend. Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like they've got ones to spare.
Yeah,
So if they
yeah,
want to like grow the sport globally,
I think before that would ever happen, they'll bring a game to Australia. Is what I think will happen.
Right,
yeah.
yeah.
Which would be awesome.
Which we
man.
will go to that.
But
Yeah.
If it
in an
does.
NRL 360 roundabout, long-winded way to answer your question, no, I did not watch any of the games, Brandon. But what I did pick up was, unfortunately, we lost our fucking bet. The Lions
Yes.
going down.
It's fucking heartbreak, man. I just
The one
And
fucking
that was the most confident one I was out of all of them. Like that's a Book of Eli somewhere, like the shortest leg.
and it wasn't the shortest
the
leg.
safest.
It was like
What's the
almost
one
like,
that the
the shortest leg will fail.
value-
The most drastic leg will fail you drastically.
Yeah.
this might speak volumes to the inebriated state I
How
was
many
in.
decibels?
When yous were talking, when yous were saying Lions are going to lose this game, I thought there must have been a AFL preseason tourney going on, and I was just like, why the fuck are all you cunts watching the Brisbane Lions playing at the moment?
Because it's not possible for the Detroit
Yeah,
Lions to lose.
I swear on my life that did not even cross my
I know.
brain.
I know.
That Detroit.
I know because you didn't reply. Can't we? Got
Yeah.
70 grand riding on the
Yeah.
shit.
So anyway,
And as we said last
Yeah.
week, we're like, I've got a good feeling, and
Yeah.
then in the same breath we say this every time, and then one of these fucking legs.
yeah. But anyway, shout out the Brizzy Lions. Hope you're doing well. And
Yeah, but yeah,
We'll
no,
make the
I'm
top
not
eight,
shout out
top
the
4.
Detroit Lions anyway.
I think we got them in the top 4.
Man, I just don't know what happened. They got schooled, bro. By
They've got the Steve curse. They've got the Steve fucking blessing on them. Like, Commanders are shit.
yeah,
From the start.
like, bro,
Yeah.
like $1. It
That's
was
okay.
like $1.17 Lions versus like a $3.80 Commanders.
Do you think that Dan Campbell, and I have this, not theory, but like this assumption that like when you have a Dan Campbell that's like so hyped, or a Craig Bellamy, that when things don't go right, the boys almost like start to crumble
Yeah,
because of the pressure?
I don't know if maybe that argument's. Yeah, I won't fully agree with that, but I think they played most of their games this season from in front, and they got behind early, and it was like, oh shit, we don't know how to play,
How to
from,
play from
behind.
behind. We're
We just
getting
play from in
rattled.
front. We
getting rattled.
We leak lots of points, but we score a fuckload more as well. So
Now, the Commanders, their quarterback is
Jaden
Jaden Daniels.
Daniels, yeah.
Jaden Daniels.
yeah.
Now, you guys looked at the thing I sent through about the VR training. He fucking like...
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I have seen
it
that.
not real?
I have seen that before. It could be. I just have no
Yeah,
idea.
right, okay.
And I like.
The big post was that like when he got signed from
LSU, I think it's LSU, yeah.
was that he had in his contract that like you must provide VR training
Yeah.
as part of my contract, which obviously...
Which in this modern era makes sense. I just don't know how much you can attribute that VR to a real game scenario. So I don't know. It might be true. It
Yeah.
might not be. But if it is true and it's like, well, something's working, no rookie QB just shreds like he's shredding, especially in the back end of like fourth quarter games. There was that one halfway through the
yes.
season. Bit of
Into the
arse in
bread
that.
basket.
Bit of
Yeah,
arse in that, like
yeah.
a ricochet off the
Off the
Hail
group,
Mary.
the Hail Mary into
But yeah, there's
fucking-
been a couple like fourth quarter where he comes in clutch, wins the game, like when they knocked out the Buccaneers the week before.
Yeah.
Just made that drive all the way down, kicked a field goal to win. So
And it was like tinged in from the post.
yeah, fucking nearly missed it, but anyway, yeah. So
Now-
it's crazy, yeah. And there was a little funny meme I seen like on this NFL memes page. Dan Campbell when he versed Vikings, when Lions versus Vikings in the last regular season game, like the coaches always run over and the quarterbacks always like say dap up quick, say something in each other's ear or whatever. And yeah, Dan Campbell's like I always forget his name. Someone
I know.
O'Connell or Kevin O'Connell.
Is it Kevin O'Connell?
Kevin Costner.
He's got a little KC tag on him.
Yellowstone. Yeah. John Sutton.
Yeah. KC.
Yeah.
The Son O'Neill.
Casey
John
Dutton.
Sutton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John
Anyway.
Dutton.
Johnny Sutton from the Bunnies.
Sutton from
Yeah.
the Bra Boys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
from the Bra Boys.
Oh,
yeah.
who was the Sutton that used to play for Bunnies?
Yeah, John Sutton. Yeah.
John
He's-
Sutton,
He's a
yeah.
Bra boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maroubra
John
Beach,
Dutton
brother.
from Yellowstone
Yeah,
because he
yes.
said Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
Kevin O'Connell.
Anyway, they run over and Dan Campbell, like you could see it on camera. Usually they like whisper in each other's ears, like might see you in 2 weeks. Yeah. Anyway, fast forward. Wow, this game's about to start.
It's good to see.
Yeah, and they both fucking.
It's good to see Channel 9 looking after fucking Australian
Sure.
golden boy, Johnny Millman. Just always a fucking, never reached any great heights in Australian tennis, but
Just an all-round good guy.
Just
A
an
bit like
all-round
yourself.
good guy.
Yeah,
Like
yourself.
What do you
myself,
reckon?
exactly.
What do you reckon
And-
after this we watch the first game?
and it's good to see.
Yeah,
It's-
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
First set.
Yeah, especially since we got $250 right on the line.
Yeah, I actually do need to get something to eat as well. I'm starving. But
Anyway, and then just fast forward.
Both out.
Vikings lose first week to Rams, and then fast forward another week. Yeah, just Lions get upset by Commanders. So
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Your stance was, before we sort of got into the finals, was that the Eagles were pretenders, that they had lucked their way into multiple wins.
yeah,
Yeah, and now they're
in
One
the
win
conference
off
final,
final.
one
Correct.
win off making the Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowl. And with that new
looking like
quarterback-
they may make the Super Bowl. Now, I did see an interesting stat today. The last 10 games, the only game the Eagles have lost was against the Commanders, who they're versing. The only game the
Man,
Chiefs
Jaden,
has lost
like,
was
I'm-
against the Bills
I'm
in the last 10
convinced-
games.
Like I'm
It's a
convinced.
Bills
Like
Commanders.
you just look at the odds again here. Commanders 330, Eagles $1.34. Like I'm convinced that Commanders it should be $1.90 each. It's
Yeah.
like they're just after what they've
Yeah.
done to even make the playoffs and now one win away from a Super Bowl. Like just talking about odds, that's
Now, where's our
disrespectful.
conspiracy theorists at that, like, the colours of the Super Bowl is the colours of the teams that are going to be? Where's the
Yeah, and
script
where-
writers
well,
at?
and why
Where's the
don't you
Chiefs
hear
at?
all
Where's-
these?
Yeah, I haven't heard jack shit.
No, but you hear them all when it's like too late to bed. Like it's like you hear them all fucking.
It's like you.
after-
It's like you with your tennis multis on beep. Oh yeah, boys. Yep, fucking multi from $50 into $1,000 and fucking.
I told yous
200.
all. It's like,
I
no,
told
you
yous
didn't.
all. No,
No,
one fucking
no,
knew
I
it,
didn't
cunt.
tell
That's
you all.
exactly what it's fucking like.
No. I just put it on, and if you're around me, you get on it when you're around me. I'm just
Yeah.
not on my phone.
See what I'm
Yeah,
talking about?
cunts got on, and I won a lot of
Yeah.
cunts' money.
Yeah,
last
what's their
week.
names? Can we check with them?
Yep, you can check
who?
with Dobby, you
Yep.
can check with Colin, you
Yep.
can check with Casters, you
Yep.
can check with Brody.
Yeah.
Last time that
Oh,
I checked.
last time that
time
I
that I
checked,
checked.
I have 5 chains on my neck. Yeah, cunt. Shout out Nipsey Hussle. I'll
G'd
see you.
up
I'll see you
on
in
the
the
other
grave
side.
soon, brother.
I'll see you on the other side, brother.
Last time that I checked.
Steve-O, to that conspiracy, so the Super Bowl is in New Orleans. I think Super Bowl 59 they're up to now. And the Super Bowl logo,
Is green
it's
and
like
blue.
it's mainly red with like lime green through it. So you could say Eagles Chiefs Super Bowl if we're talking tinfoil hats. And that could happen. That's
I
lime.
like
They're
it.
the
I'm gonna-
favourites.
I'm
Yeah.
going to bet on Commanders to
Yeah.
make it.
Man.
Jaden Daniels has got a lot of fucking Mahomes first season, like when Mahomes comes in without him.
Yeah, like instant shred.
Like, doesn't give a
Instant
fuck. A lot of Kalen Ponga, State
yeah,
of Origin
it's a
debut.
bit
Like,
of a hot
yeah.
who gives
Yeah.
a fuck? What? This
Yeah.
is the best of the best?
Sam
Cunt, I
Conce's-
don't give
Sam
a
Conce's-
fuck.
Week
Sam
after week.
Conce's spec.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
like it.
So yeah, anyway, Commanders just dust the Lions.
Jaden Hurts
Chiefs,
is the-
Chiefs beat
No,
Texans.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Love.
Jordan Love, he's
Jordan
Packers.
Love. No.
That's
Who
all
the
right.
fuck's the
Jalen
Eagles
Hurts
who?
is the Eagles.
Yeah, Hurts.
Oh, yeah,
you
so I
nearly
had
got
it
it
right.
right. You nearly got it.
No. Yeah, but he's washed. He's flogged.
Yeah, he's flogged.
Yeah,
I thought so.
he half shredded yesterday, but that's all right.
I'm reckon Commanders and Bills maybe.
Yeah, what do you reckon? So Bills take on the Chiefs. I reckon Bills get their redemption against the Chiefs because they've the other year, was it last year, got knocked out by the Chiefs, make the Super Bowl.
Righto,
Now
let's go.
now
Commanders, Bills, plus the other ones we legged on. $500. Let's see what that makes.
No, let's leave the Commanders out of it. But
No, let's do it.
is
You
that
just said.
with the Bills in it?
That's with the Bills,
Bills,
so
yeah.
they need to
Yeah.
beat Chiefs, obviously.
Well, how about if we are going to throw the 500 on it? Can
Portnoy
let's
chucked a
leave?
million on.
Let's leave the NFL out of it. And
Yeah,
let's
fair
just
call,
do the
fair
fuck.
call.
Yeah.
No, but
Stick with
do
what we
500
know,
though,
stick
yeah?
with
We're
what
gonna
we
do
said.
500
I think
though,
I've got it in my bet slip still, so I could literally see what it is paying.
But we are going to do 500.
But it'd be fuck all, wouldn't it? Like,
No,
just,
it's 18
18
bucks.
grand's not fuck all.
No, it
cunt.
was
That is with the Bills bet.
It was $18, bro.
Yeah, it was $18
Halve that.
without the Bills,
Halve
bro.
that. Halve that, and that's what it is because Bills is paying $210. So
Yeah.
half 36. What's that? 18.
Yeah.
Thanks
Yeah.
for coming.
Yeah.
You price boost that to $18.49 if my little pea brain doesn't
So,
let me down.
yeah, so nearly 10 grand, you could say,
Yeah.
for those. Yeah, for the 500.
500.
If we took out the Bills leg, is what we're saying.
Oh. Yeah, right.
So just those 4 futures NRL.
Yeah, four futures AFL. Yep.
AFL. We'll look at it. We got
another
time.
500 to 10K.
We got time. But I know we glossed over it, but the Ravens-Bills game was an absolute stoinker of a game.
Stoinker.
Probably game of the round, I would say. And Eagles-Rams was a really good game as well. Rams were pretty slept on in the playoffs. Played really well, but just got carved up by Barkley again and again. Like, is he just going to shred them all the way to Super Bowl? Because
Saquon Barkley.
Jalen Hurts wasn't great. He did have a running
It was
touchdown.
all Barkley.
Pretty much. Like,
Fuck
Barkley was
me,
playing
cunt.
throwing quarterback. Nah, I'm joking. It was all him, bro. He played every position. It was just him.
Nice.
But the
Great
Bills-Ravens was an absolute game, and everyone's probably seen now the highlight of the tight end Mark Andrews fumbling a ball straight on the chest, no one in front of him. He turned around, was right there, and just dropped it around. Yeah, he was turned like Asco on a Monday night.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it looked like after he dropped the ball.
Turn his ass on Monday morning.
Did you see my little wig I was wearing last night at the pub?
Yeah, actually, I
scat.
did.
Yeah.
I did see that, bro.
That looks
yeah.
good.
But, boys, I wrote down a couple notes here because everyone's going, oh, he ruined the game for him, like last play. And, yeah, you could argue that he did ruin the game. He dropped a sitter. There were so many more moments that Ravens they come up short. So, early on in the game, second or first quarter, Lamar fumbles it. Bills pick it up, get tackled down the line, and then they end up scoring a touchdown. So, that's like they lost by 2 points. So, 7 there. That's 1 on Lamar. There was another drive where they must have missed a point after thing. So third quarter, they went for a 2-point after a touchdown, the Ravens. And, yeah, didn't hit that. Like, it was a ricochet, a bit of a shit pill from Lamar. So 2 for him. And then, there was another drive where they made this massive play. I think one of the wide receivers, I think it was Bateman, gets tackled at the 2-yard line. So they got 4 cracks at just, like, feed it to Derrick Henry. And they just come up short, man. Like, they had to go for a field goal. So, in that game, they just lost the big moments. And, yeah, the last play, you could say it was an absolute sitter. Should have caught it. Yeah, he should have, whatever.
Gus Gould
Could have
come out of nowhere at the end of the thing and say they didn't win the big moments.
Yeah, it's all the origins of our moments.
Origins all about moments.
Yeah, and, yeah, look, they could have caught that ball, went to overtime, but they still not guaranteed to win there. So, anyway, I'm glad Bills won. I tipped the Bills, so good to see them going up against the Chiefs. But, yeah, who do you see, boys? So, Bills, Chiefs. I'm personally going Bills. Or do you think the script writers will get Mahomes in another Super Bowl going for a three-peat? No comment.
It's hard to say, man, because
I know, like they're all great teams. They
Yeah.
all like any one of those.
I'm just going to go. I'm
Any
going to
one of
go
those
Commanders, and I also feel like Chiefs. I know we had this bet on, and that's why I was believing in the Bills. But
And that's what
I'm
I did
gonna-
want to ask you. Like, is that then a bad omen? Like,
Yeah.
you know, I had a question there. Should we put that bet on again? It's like it already lost. Is it
Yeah.
a bad omen to then just
Yeah,
go
it
the
is.
same again?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I'm on Commanders, Chiefs. CC, let it slap with the bass.
I'm going to go
Chiefs, Bills,
Commanders,
Bengals, brother.
Bills. I'm going to go Commanders, Bills.
Yeah, nice. I'm gonna. My heart says, like, what's the Super Bowl I'd love to watch? Commanders, Bills for sure.
Yeah.
What my head says, it will be probably Eagles, Chiefs.
Chiefs, yeah.
Like Super Bowl. But either way, it's still going to be sick. Like, it'd be sick, yeah, Eagles, Chiefs running it back. See if Eagles can get that win. And, man, fuck, I know we've said it all season. Chiefs,
Bills, Bengals.
Bills, Bengals. We've said that. But just Chiefs, they just kept finding ways to win and they've still done it. Like, they're not the most polished Chiefs side that they've had in the last few years. Just you could argue that their roster isn't stacked like it was once upon a time, and yeah, they're one win away from a possible Panthers 3-peat and even a Panthers 4-peat if they go again next year. So,
Yeah.
I've got the same bet tech as you, I just realised.
well, you better change it, buddy, because mine is on paper. Would you want to kick us in? We should know next week if this segment Bet Tech is sponsored or not. It'll be sponsored.
a
Just
show-
to how much love we put into the segment is yet to be seen.
A show of good faith. Are we staying with Ned's for the bet tech?
It's Ned's Bet Tech for now.
Okay.
As a show of
I'll
good
go
faith.
the Eagles spread.
Because I can give you a bet tech, but yeah.
Yeah, give us one, man. We're starting
No,
fresh.
yeah,
we said like
Hold on.
doesn't have to be NFL.
You're on the pod.
You're on. Oh, you're at the way at the pod.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Scotty.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Is there any word from the unofficial mayor of Rockhampton?
What sort of word do you want?
I don't know. Give us an inspirational speech, would you?
Yeah, give us a speech,
so
Scotty.
on the radio today that there's a few planets you can see just at sundown.
New planets.
There's 3 planets you could see this Savi apparently.
Venus,
Not the Savi,
Mars,
just
Uranus.
At dusk. No, you got who? Mars and Uranus.
Yeah. I'll ring you afterwards, eh?
Hey, you're all right, mate. You potty up. I'll talk to you later.
Potty up. See you, Scotty.
Hey,
See you,
I've got
brother.
words of wisdom for you. Hang on.
Yeah. What do you got for us?
Don't eat too much chicken.
Yep. No, I've heard all this. Yep.
Why?
Why?
That's good.
Yeah, they are. The boys ask why.
Because this is why there's a lot of cunts seeing psychiatrists and all that shit. There's too many preservatives in it, and this is what's sending young people fucking stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, mate.
Eat more fucking beef.
We need to get you on for a whole episode.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll do a deep dive.
We want to do a deep
Yeah,
dive.
big food.
I tell you what, I'll give you some fucking stats on that shit.
Yeah, fucking oath, fella.
How Scotty Stevens started the ring road and stopped chicken production. Sounds awesome.
Great app.
Fucking fur coat.
Right, I'll see you later.
See you, cunts.
Bye-bye.
See you, mate.
Fuck, that's awesome.
The
Shout out
unofficial,
Scotty Stevens.
Shit, it's Scotty Stevens.
the unofficial mayor of Rocky. Fuck, that's awesome.
Start the ring road, stop chicken production.
Cunts need to stop eating chicken.
I love that. So maybe that's where you get all your fucking conspiracy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
No,
Oh,
he come out of this out of nowhere. We were literally out at fucking home the other
dead
week.
set, bud, or what?
Yeah, he's been
Yeah.
listening to the ABC too much.
He would be.
We brought a roast chook out and he says to Friday.
Get that shit off
He's
my
been
fucking table now.
He says to Friday, he says, you don't let him eat too much chicken, do you? He's talking about Friday. He's talking about
He's been
Harvey.
listening to too much Alan Jones.
He's talking about Harvey. And I go, oh, we eat chicken every now and then. He go, oh, Friday, don't let him eat too much chicken. That's bad for him. All the fucking shit in the chicken. Right? Where the fuck you get? Anyway.
We won't get into it. But we will.
Yeah, we'll get into a Scotty episode later on.
Okay, but all right, let's stay on track. Let's finish up here, boys.
Yep.
My Ned's Bet Tech of the week. Bills, as I said before, my heart says Bills. I'd love to see Josh Allen in the Super Bowl. He's just
Love it.
He's just every year, he's there or thereabouts. He surprisingly on my NFL multi, like how he was looking like he was going to shit it in for the his passing yards. He didn't end up getting it because the last two or three.
What was the passing yards?
His was 3,700 and something.
700. So what do you got? 3,500?
The last few games, they would take him off at the fourth quarter. He only might have 150 or something.
Right.
So he slowed right down. But anyway, still love you, Josh. So that's my bet tech versus the Chiefs in AFC Championship game this weekend.
Wow.
205.
Alcaraz looking off.
Yes. Look at Steve-O grinning ear to ear. Steve-O is...
my bet tech is Commanders line, whatever it may be, $1.90 it'll be. So that's my bet tech.
Just at whatever the handicap is.
Whatever the handicap is, whatever the money spread is.
Yeah, nice.
Is.
I don't mind that. That's good. It'd be... If that's that, it'd
reckon
be like
plus
4.5 or something. Or
Yeah, 330 though. Should be plus 6.5, I reckon.
Like 7.5 and 8.5.
Plus 6.5, I reckon. Well, let's while you get up your bet.
We'll chuck it in the Ned's open group anyway.
We'll run it through the open group.
It's probably up right now, bro. Have you checked or?
And my bet tech is on tomorrow. It's Sinner versus the Demon.
How do you see that match just
Holy
unfolding?
Shit,
Sinner.
man, that is just fucking playable tennis, bro. That is unreal. Carlos, my boy, coming back. It's one love.
Yeah, it was 6. It's the
6.5.
line 6. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's
Just
close.
a flat 6. Nice.
Yeah.
Demon versus Sinner. I'm just because Demon's on a bit of a fucking tear. Demon to win a set, Sinner to win the match. 207.
Nice, bro. Send that to the group chat
Yeah.
so I can update. That's
Yeah.
I don't mind that at all, actually.
Yeah.
Put that in the fucking open group
Yep.
and put some fucking credibility back on your name.
Yeah. Oh, there's heaps there on my name, mate. Don't fucking worry about
Depends
that.
who you ask, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Righto, boys. Well, yeah, we're all at 0-0 record. Our bet tech season kicks off now.
2025 season starts.
So we should really do some like a punishment for last or something and actually like put our name to it, you know?
Especially based on that last Friday's meeting.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Well, how about we come back to the drawing board next week with a punishment for Bet Tech the end of the year. Whoever comes last has to do, whatever. Or maybe if you're listening, send us a DM on Insta or comment on like the Spotify or YouTube what a good punishment would be at the end of the year.
We should do like some like impractical jokey shit where it's like, I don't know, like what's your biggest fear and stuff like that. You know, like write that down, and then that's what the fucking person has to do.
Steve's a good one of Steve's would be like walking down East Street and where he has to pretend he's doing a TikTok and we're filming.
Oh, bro. It'd be like
Just the fact that he can't do like our little skits when it's just us in the room is just baffling.
That is good.
First
Would
blood
that be up there? Would that be
be
red hot?
Sure. That first blood goes to Joker.
Yep.
Broke him.
Wow.
That's all right.
The Serbians on a heater.
Doesn't matter, mate.
Tony Jones is
5-set match. The only thing that matters is who's breaking at the end. If you're breaking them early, you're not breaking them late, brother. And I'll be breaking you in.
Righto, boys. We'll break it all again next week, eh? And
Right.
EP 105, we are out.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.